I hope you all have gotten the chance to see Avengers Endgame. I for one saw it twice already. I'll do my best not to spoil anything, don't worry. All I'll say is that I loved the film. In fact, it's probably one of the best superhero movies ever made, if I do say so myself. I'm not sure it was enough to knock The Dark Knight out of the #1 spot, however. But enough digression. This video isn't about superhero movies, no. This is about the homes of your favorite characters, and where these heroes hang up their capes, if you will. Since Endgame literally made billions, I think these mansions should be quite the places to call home. So, let's get into it then. I figure the first superhero we should look at is the first Avenger, Captain America. Chris Evans has been portraying America's favorite soldier for years, and when he's not on set, he's been living the luxury life in a couple of beautiful, lavish homes in Los Angeles. Not long ago, he listed a Hollywood Hills home for $1.45 million. But today, Chris Evans lives in a stunning house overlooking Los Angeles. The Laurel Canyon Estate, originally constructed in 1940, was a wise investment for its previous owners, who bought it for just more than $1.9 million a few years ago. Fixed it up with new appliances, countertops, flooring, and put it back on the market 8 months later for $3.5 million. According to property records, the superhero actor fought in a bit of a bidding war. Evans paid the extra $20,000 to ensure the updated 1940 home was his. The next item on the list is yet another Avenger. This time, Black Widow, played by the incredible Scarlett Johansson. Scarlett Johansson is officially a resident of the Big Apple. The Avengers actress recently closed on a $4 million home in Palisades, New York, formerly known as Sneden's Landing, an enclave in the town of Orangetown in Rockland County, joining the likes of York, Bill Murray, and Diane Sawyer, who are already residents of the ultra-private neighborhood. So, after saving New York from the reign of terror that was an alien army sent through a portal by Loki and the Tesseract, Black Widow decided she'd stay for a while. Johansson was previously spotted checking out properties in the area as early as this past June, and was reportedly in contract to buy a home back then, though it was unclear which of the available properties she was keen on. Turns out that Johansson has a rather historic taste, with a new home that was designed by late architect and Palisades resident Eric Gulgler. Sound familiar? Well, probably not. But Eric Gulgler is the very same man who was hired by Franklin D. Roosevelt to design the West Wing of the White House. And that's the Mr. Luxury history lesson of the day. The home, known affectionately as the Ivy House, is covered with ivy, go figure, and features a number of wrought iron balconies, gardens, brick patios, and footpaths, as well as a pool with its own cabana house. It's comprised of 4 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms and spans 4,000 square feet, resting on 0.79 acres. The home also has the unique feature of being the original site of the residence of Robert Sneden, the landowner who has now become the original namesake for the enclave. Previous owners of the home include actress Brenda Forbes, that's a last name that should ring a bell, and Hollywood celebrity Katharine Hepburn. In addition to her most recent property purchase, Johansson is also the owner of a home in Amagansett, New York, which she purchased in 2014 for $2.2 million, as well as a $3 million home in Los Angeles, which she also snapped up in 2014. The Los Feliz house boasts 4 bedrooms and 4 full and 2.5 bathrooms, and is a modest 3,500 square feet. Next, we have my personal favorite Avenger, Thor. Chris Hemsworth is the owner of a monolithic, multi-million-dollar mansion at Broken Head, but new photos show how the family pad is taking shape with most of the scaffolding now down. The Hemsworth family began extensive renovations at the end of 2016. 2 years later, new drone images and footage reveals the $8 million luxury knockdown and rebuild is inching towards completion. The massive waterside mansion looks like it'd be owned by Tony Stark himself, and if I'm being honest, pales in comparison to the old home of Thor in Asgard. But hey, we can't all live up to the standards of the demigods we play in Hollywood blockbusters. The home sits hidden away on Broken Head Island, overlooking 7 Mile Beach. The sleek estate is replacing Chris and partner Elsa Pataky's former Balinese-style 8-bedroom resort home. They purchased the original property for $7 million in 2014. The new architecturally designed project cost the Hollywood star over $8 million to build and worth in excess of $20 million. The new beautiful home features a gym, complete with steam room, a 50-meter rooftop infinity swimming pool with ocean views, and a spa, a media room, a game room, vast outdoor living and play areas, as well as 6 bedrooms. And if you take a look at Mr. Hemsworth's Instagram, you'll see plenty of photos of him and his wife Elsa enjoying the water just yards away from his home. Along with this fantastic property, the couple also purchased an estate near Suffolk Park, fronting Tallow Beach, for a smooth $4.3 million. Next, a home owned by none other than Hawkeye. Now, Jeremy Renner's home here is probably my favorite house that will be seen in this video. Jeremy Renner's mansion in Los Angeles is newly on the real estate market for $25 million and is a must-see today. The actor of The Bourne Legacy and The Avengers is a 10-year veteran of successful real estate house flipping, with around 15 previous properties flipped in the Los Angeles area, and now hopes the Holmby Hills neighborhood mansion will be added to the list. Originally purchased for $7 million in 2010, the mansion has been completely renovated with the help of architect Philip Vertoch and designed by Renner's partner and actor, friend, and designer Christopher Winters. The mansion now has 6 bedrooms, 11 bathrooms, 5 fireplaces, a theater, it's 10,000 square feet, and has multiple pools and fountains scattered across the property. Zillow calls the mansion a roaring 20s Art Deco-style home fit for a 21st century Howard Hughes. It really is a wonderfully designed estate, with details that are a feast for the eyes. So here's a look-see into Jeremy Renner's other on-the-side talent of real estate. The first glance you get of this wonderful estate is the intricately designed gate perched on the incline that leads to the mansion above the street. The home is surrounded by stone detailing, statues, and fountains that rival the likes of Greek museums. Much of the flooring of the home is a checkered marble tile. This busy look is repeated in furniture-packed rooms and plated ceilings. There really isn't an inch of space in the house that isn't a lot to look at. There's a home theater with rich red curtains and rows of comfortable lounge chairs to match. The home is just one story, which enables a 14-foot high ceiling and a spacious floor plan. The space combined with the sheer amount of stuff in the mansion makes you feel like the house never ends. The backyard is dressed in a sleek patio seating area and long lawn with beautiful trees surrounding it. Truly a stunning home, worth all of $25 million. And after all that, Hawk plans to sell the home. Another actor that's played a masked vigilante on the big stage is my man Christian Bale. Bale's role of the Caped Crusader, Batman, is one of the most iconic performances in superhero movie history. Unfortunately, just like The Dark Knight, Bale in real life is quite secretive about where and how he lives. It's known that Bale owns a little Spanish cottage in Santa Monica. However, it's believed that he has not lived there many years. That's because he paid a hefty $13.5 million way back in 2008 for an 8.5-acre ranch that is located somewhat remotely in the very back of the Sullivan Canyon neighborhood, an equestrian-oriented area set between the hills of Brentwood and the Pacific Palisades. It is here where Mr. and Mrs. Bale are or were living for the last decade or so. Mr. Bale's $13.5 million ranch does not include a mansion, but it does have several structures including a 4,000 square foot single-story main house with 4 bedrooms and 3.5 bathrooms, plus a large sparkling pool, horse stables, and dozens of mature trees. Along with these 2 estates, Bale just recently acquired an $8.8 million Brentwood Park mansion. This home has been on and off the market for years now. The home is massive and comes with all of the features you might expect from a house of an A-list celebrity actor. A home theater, a library, a pool with a hot tub, an outdoor kitchen. Really, it's just your standard $8.8 million home. What can I say? So, these are the homes of just a few of our favorite superheroes. It certainly pays to be the face of these vigilantes on the big screen. Who's your favorite superhero? Let me know in the comment section below. And as always, I'm Mr. Luxury. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Pip pip the doodly doo.